on there, everybody? Hope you're having a good one. Esports World Cup Day 3 of Tekken, and the last chance qualifier for Street Fighter is starting. So we're going to be...
You can see him right there. And club championship points, we got to talk about it. Team Vitality is now tied with Virtus Pro. So and I was walking backstage. I was seeing a lot of Vitality fans. I was with you, Rukang, right? The Vitality fans are out and about. There's going to be a very loud arena, I feel like, when John Ding walks onto that stage.
Yeah, that's why we're going to need to run back. Well, I'm going to run back all the way to the arena there and check that out because it's going to be very, very loud.
And then, okay, you know John Ding's the type of player. He feeds into that energy. I feel like it makes him play way stronger, right?
Yeah, he's definitely a showman, and he knows how to please the crowd. I mean, John Ding, big guy, right? But no, seriously, I think that definitely feeds into his hype level, his energy level, and he does great on that big stage.
What do you think, Bubsy?
It's going to be an interesting match. You know, Raven got some buffs as well. Eddie got some buffs. One of the things, it just doesn't really line up. Eddie got the new 14 frame punish, but, you know, the clones got put down to 13. So it's going to be a very interesting match. It's not one that we've actually really seen. I've never seen it.
True. It's not a very common matchup at all.
And so, yeah, especially if you look at
all
Tekken
of the
7,
Esports World Cup competitions.
Eddie is completely different how he was before, right? So even that matchup is changed how it was before. I feel like Eddie did well before, right? But now I feel like it's a little bit more, you know, maybe 50-50, you know? I talk about 50-50. We're going to see a lot of 50-50s in this one. But our next match is going to be Knee versus Ranchu. Oh my goodness, here it is, the head-to-head. Tekken World Tour defending champion versus the Evo Japan defending champion. Talk to me about this one.
You know what? This could easily be a grand finals of any tournament. And we're seeing this so early as well. One of these guys are going to be falling into the lower bracket, but Knee performing so well yesterday. I wonder how he's going to deal with Ranchu here.
I mean, we've got the Evo Japan champion versus the TWT champion. Like, what a way to start the round off. But, you know, these two did play earlier in the season, and one thing that I really did notice is that Ranchu took Knee's, like, patient play really into account because he kept on going for the hunting stance and the untechable throw. So it's on Knee now to, you know, maybe push some buttons, you know, maybe is he going to duck?
I have a coconut water, a regular water,
that mix-up kind of got changed up a little bit. They gave Bear the hunting bear down forward one now to kind of like mix you up with that animation on startup is very similar, but then the gray life removing unbreakable bear throw doesn't give the free booty anymore. So yeah, a little bit changed up in the mix-up. We'll see how much that comes into play.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've been seeing Knee, the way he plays versus the Bears in Korea. You know, we've seen in the STL as well. Knee has been able to take out Ranchu multiple times. And in that matchup, I feel like Brian can really lock you. I mean, he locks everyone down, right? Let's be honest. But versus the Bears, when he can't move, and the way he timed that QC back one and his jab pressure in general, do you guys think that Knee is the favorite here for this matchup, or are we counting? Are we counting out Ranchu a bit early here? Like,
I'm not counting out Ranchu. You know why? Knee still hasn't won a TWT finals, and Ranchu has 2.
Good point, MYK.
Bars right there.
Yeah.
All right, but I just got a message in my ear that we have Ryan Hart on stage 2 with some breaking news. Take it away.
안녕하세요, 라이언입니다. 이쪽은 벨라입니다. 요즘 어때? So here to catch up on some PUBG Battlegrounds action that's been popping off here all week long. Now, the club championships, we got to talk about it, right? It's all up for grabs. Team Vitality, Virtus Pro, Falcons, Twisted Minds. There's a lot going on there, jostling for power at that top area. Talk to me, man. What's happening?
Well, we don't have a Team Vitality, thankfully, and we have Team Liquid. We had Team Liquid, but they were eliminated yesterday. And right now, it's only Virtus Pro, Team Falcons, and Twisted Minds in that race. And as of currently, Virtus Pro is in the lead. They are on top of that leaderboard. So this may be where they're going to get their title win.
That's crazy, man. History in the making here over at the PUBG Battlegrounds area, man. Make sure you catch all the action on the stream if you're not already locked and loaded in. See you later.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and you know, again, we talked about it, right? Club championship points. John Ding is very, very important here, right? But I feel like Pina, he could get the job done. I have a feeling, I don't know why, but I feel like Pina is going to make it out of this group in winners. That's what I feel. It's a big claim. Well, I don't know what you guys think.
I mean, Pena definitely got a shot. It's something in Kaisuke said yesterday in his losers interview is just like he felt that he didn't get any mix going because Pena just started it and he actually was playing Pena's mind game. So it's really on John Ding to stop that, eliminate that from happening. So I think it's just who beats who first to the punch. Honestly, I think it's that simple.
Yeah, definitely. But, you know, the little wrench in the gear, Raven has that parry to get himself out of trouble sometimes. So This is so hard to call. Their playstyle's 50-50. The outcome could be a 50-50 too. This one's the hardest one to call.
Yeah, it's a 50-50, but I need you to call out who's gonna win, though.
I'm gonna go Johnny. I'm gonna go Johnny D.
Johnny D for the whole thing? For winners? Like
for this whole group?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Knee if it's for the whole group.
Oh, really? Knee? Okay.
You know who I'm gonna pick. I'm definitely gonna pick Knee on this one as well. But for everyone watching at home as well, really look at how Pinya in.
Out there against Jewa, and of course Jewa has always been one of my favorite players. I mean, back in the Street Fighter 4 days, he traveled to every single event on the planet, and I admired the perseverance that he had. Chris Wong going up against Suji, Plaster King facing off against Johnny, and then Rain Pro and
the
Kobayan.
Sound volumes are different.
Zangief's matchup down there, and
for the streams there.
Again, this is just basically a 64 players of, who's who in Street Fighter, and I feel like the only players that aren't in that list are the players who have already qualified.
Exactly right. And of course, joining those qualifiers is going to be the 1st through 10th placers here at the event tonight, right? So I believe we're going to be getting down to it's top 16 today, right? So I don't think we're actually determining any qualifiers. Right. That's going to be tomorrow, if I recall correctly. But of course, this is going to be 1st through 10 to qualify for the main event, so that means we're going to get some extra matches, but we'll get into that in a little bit. More importantly, the prize pool is being distributed for 11th through 48th, because even if you come in last place in the main event, you're actually going to win more money than the LCQ. So they are still going to get paid out those 1st through 10th qualifiers. But we wanted to give some money to the 11th through 48 to make sure everybody that traveled out can recoup some of the costs, because we know traveling is not cheap ever, really, especially not nowadays.
Yeah, man, it takes a lot of work to be a professional Street Fighter player traveling to all these events, and that's why, I mean, it's so awesome that, look, you could see just how nice the setup is here for everybody. The Esports World Cup sparing no expenses for all these players out here to make sure that they have
they have a nice setup. They have a nice setup there, and they have a nice seating area also, which is very handy.
Here on stream, getting ready for their first matches. Oh man, it's going to be an exciting time, and there are so many players already qualified for Esports World Cup that are waiting to see who some of their opponents are going to be.
Yeah, right. A lot of people are already there. Whether it's to get acclimated to the time difference, whether it's to try to get as many games in as possible with the top level players, right? We talked a little bit.
Let's see if Tekken started back up yet. Nope, we're on another commercial there. We got an ad for a minute.
Environment like this too, where there's a lot of just straight up a personal time for the players, right? Everybody's kind of backstage. Everybody's got lab time.
Thank you. Yeah. I popped up in my
to play games rather than having to run around and play
chat.
And whatnot, right?
Very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I didn't know. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah,
that's
very cool.
We are approaching our very first match, which I think is going to be Goichi and Hibiki, and I know a lot of people are going to be excited for that.
Yeah, especially Hibiki. I mean, so far, I don't know if you feel the same way, but this season, I feel like every character has really started showing out, right? We've been getting Manon players and Honda players and, all sorts of characters starting to do a lot of damage. Lily is kind of the character that I feel like is kind of getting left behind right now, but, with players like Hibiki, always championing this character and, and doing
El Chocode too. The crazy thing about Lily is there's a bit of a
PWC champion in Goichi, who has
a hearsay going around. That's not the word for it, but I can't think of anything else. It's still early. I went to sleep at 4 or 5 a.m. after streaming, so it was I'm not all there.
Yeah,
but there was a word going around possibly that with the testers at Capcom, Lily was extremely strong. And she has the ability to be extremely strong, and they keep her balanced in such a way to try to keep her under control. That's the same as Claw in Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2, Claw was very, very strong. And, you know, there wasn't access to patches back then.
Cool to see like the different type of
so how the games were released, it wasn't until the actual next version of CAB came out that you know there will be adjustments. Oh, that's right. I gotta write that down. I just remembered something. It was very. It's just that's why micro. Adjustments are so incredibly important. They don't want to have another claw situation. But as soon as I saw Lily be released, you know, for info for Street Fighter 6, I said, this is my character. I really liked her. I thought she was very, very cool. I still think she's very, very cool. But the idea of her, a little bit of a range, zoner and grappler at the same time. She was. It still is unbelievably intriguing, but the way that, for me personally, the way that she's balanced, I couldn't capitalize on something like that. But there are unbelievably good Lily players, but she's harder for me to make shine. But she's very fun. She's very, very fun.
Knocks him down one time, finds the overhead, and runs it right back.
Yeah, she's very, 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 very fun.
I'm Luigi.
But when I saw her, when they released the info on her, I was like, wow, she is going to be really unbelievable. But they keep her a certain way because she could be unbelievably strong. Unbelievably strong. Same thing with Vega. You know, he's got a fantastic block speed. He's got great range. Technically, you know, the part where his claw could be, you know, not have a hurt box on it. Has fantastic aerial command and movement there. At the back in the day, he had a invincible startup frames on his. You know, his Scarlet Terror. I mean, he was extremely good. Extremely good.
Does get in with one of them in the Condor Spire and gets the empty
the
low.
Azuna drop did fantastic damage.
Another empty low.
And you can Oki people all day long with side switching your Barcelonas.
Interesting to see him when he takes the hit, when he takes the risk. Hibiki tried to bait out a parry and whatnot. Finally gets into blocking his command grab in.
Oh
man, but he's comes up just short.
Yeah, just missed that Condor Spire, and it's giving Goichi all the time. Wow, I'm surprised Goichi didn't have like a super juggle ready to go off of that fireball.
We see the buffer from Goichi as well. He's threatening it. If you break out that Condor
nice.
Spire,
okay, yeah, cut the start frames to the overhead. Let's go.
This time, not gonna let it happen again.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, careful.
Again, that drive reversal so important. Gets in with the drive cancel into the throw.
As Goichi put it all on the line right there. He's like, I'm going to bet this last bit of drive meter on me being right in this next sequence. And, hey, this man bets right more often than not.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And now he's going to confirm that forward medium punch. Get the pressure going. Tried to fake the overhead into the throw, but a wake-up drive reversal from Hibiki.
Nice.
Nice job sniping the
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, he's burnt out, but you can't get greedy about the DI against a guy with this type of reactions.
Yeah, and got the air-to-air to the corner juggle.
Nice.
Hibiki has
he caught him with the
straight, and so he needs to take this to be able to stay alive.
The block, stun block pressure there.
The fact that Hibiki didn't just burst after the DI that whole time, because we know Goichi's reactions, we know his meter is loaded. He just took the fact that he was burnt out in the corner and used it to his advantage, right? Even at the end, where you know people are expecting the DI at the end of the burnout bar, and he's just down backing waiting for it, he command grabbed him, right? That was very, very smart.
Yeah. Caught a little bit of an awkward point around house there.
No, yeah. Goichi hadn't committed to anything. He's got 2 bars. Should be enough to take it.
Yeah, well
done. Need the 2 bars,
level 2 for Ascension.
Do it anyway, and there it is. Goichi getting the.
Goichi on fire. City of the Wolves and Street Fighter.
Now pushing to the wall. Heat smash use. Tries to use that vampire knee. Double down 4-1 from John Daniels. And look at that. Just ran away with it. Just all momentum. We've seen how Pena can get started and what he's done to all these other people the minute he's got the game started. John Ding just removing all of it. Big counter hit once again. That's how he started the first round.
Yeah, and look at what Pena goes to in some of these sidestep situations where he's able to find a whip as well. Obviously, down forward 2 has an incredible reach, but it's a little bit slower. So you'll see him in some of these situations go into down back 2. Down forward 1 as well is going to be a key normal for him in this matchup because of the passive homing attributes on it. It's really hard to step some of these attacks that he has.
Trying to get to the wall.
Running 3. Power crush. Hellhound pressure. Good crouch jab to interrupt. Take your turn back, John Ding with the burst.
Handstand.
Mids and the parries, and that's what's fun to watch about this.
I actually thought he was about to hit him with like a big launcher, a vampire knee or something like that. But this is even better. Knows he doesn't need much to close it out. I'm not sure if this is going to do it, though.
No, but he's going to be able to get the dash. Time expiring, and then baseball slide at the very end. Pena still in this thing. Bottom floor of this stage.
Wow, I'm here.
And all that into the back turn 2-2.
Okay.
Back turn power crush. Tartarus and down 4-1. That's going to be key for Eddie as well. You heard Bubsy mention it. A lot of the shadow clone pressure. A lot of attacks now for Raven. Minus 13, but there we go. Counter hit jackknife. Safe counter hit launcher. That's something that Pena was really struggling to find himself in that position when they played at STL. Just being able to get that full crouch mix like that. And he is leveraging every form of ninjutsu to escape. Uchu semi-escape. Teleportation, just raw back to... He's using everything to get out of some of these mixed situations where John Ding would be able to get good mileage.
He's challenging him. The minute he gets space, he's like, all right, I'm going to put a normal out here where you at least have to block if you try to move. At least I can try to get a low in there. Try to go for this quicksand and make sure you stay still. And look at that. Look, going for the low. He knows what he's doing.
And for people watching at home, this is what makes Pena so fun to watch. Awesome response there to the handstand setup. Immediate down back 2 off to the side. Safe mid, fast check like that. Hellhound pressure plus frame. John Ding gonna challenge, thinks he's gonna press after. Down 4-4 punish. This is what makes Pena fun to watch. It's not just about his movement, obviously, you know, the Pena step and the way he is so good about forcing full crouch mix, but it's also his options in terms of parries, counters, the way he uses teleports to move around the stage, and also in some situations, take advantage of some openings and create openings through Raven's options like that other characters might not have the ability to do in a lot of cases.
And you saw it there, right? With his back turn, he's got the parry, he's got the power crush, he mixes in the lows.
The counter, once you get comfortable trying to counter poke him with that or make some guesses, just like that, he'll counter you.
I saw that. Chop.
So he's very good at being able to create like Yomi situations like that. Down for 1 punish, of course, that's going to be very important for John Ding as well at the 13 frame rate. But again, that threat of that jackknife. Counter hit launcher, safe on block. Boom, we putting some knees on you too, plus frame.
I like
back
that.
2. That's another tool that John Ding can go to in a lot of these situations, especially since in this case it dips out to the right.
Okay, hold on. Oh, the jab out of the end.
That's important too, being able to check Raven in some of these situations where he goes airborne, having your float combos and options ready.
Yeah.
John Ding showcasing why he's here, man. Instant smash on the whip punish.
Told you, man. I told you, man. That stick looks so long,
It looked better with the picture.
Right? It does, man. This industrial stick with no art. Quicksand. And the jab out of the air.
Yep. In these situations, again, with strings where Raven goes airborne, John Ding is ready. And now the mix-up, John Ding got trained now to just hold back, so fine. I'm gonna just take the minus frames, and I'm just gonna push on my mix-up.
Look at that, trying to swing on my back. No, you're not.
Back 4-4. He's no longer on the table for both players. Down back 2, up kicks.
I like it. Oh, but he dropped the combo.
That's fine, but look at the mix here. Look at the movement from John Ding. Back 3-3, counter.
Oh my God, this might be it. And he's got rage on, so yo, invite him to the cookout. The more ninjas, the better. Let's go.
That was a dicey. Yo, look, some of my ancestors to beat on you real quick. Come on, man. And they playing music.
Right?
Frankie Beverly and Mays. Get on with that brother doing the covers. Let's go.
Whoa, what? No,
Before I let go. Going low. Okay, down back 2. Trying to put the ashy elbow on him. John Ding.
Yo, the Johnson & Johnson. Shout out to my boy Yipes. Again, floating them out of the air. I like this on both sides. Neither one of them, they're letting them run away with the offense. always contesting. Nice, the wall rising one. Floats him out again. Scale combo steal, but the corner, the wall is right there.
Yeah, so he was looking for a launch there, but that interrupted, able to convert it to a float. Into full crouch in the sweep. This time going mid. Punish.
He's gonna get
rest. Yes.
Oh,
break the glass. So invite him to the cookout. What you bringing? Paper plates, not enough. Getting real close to rage. Big damage on the side right here.
First cancel, enough real estate.
1, 2, 3. Nope. Rage art, you're gonna get killed. Yo, everybody's coming out. Witness the result.
Oh, we got some Tekken 8 defense going on here. Into the shadows. Rider kick.
Yo, you see the poles? My man is
looking real tokusatsu there. We go down 4-1s, and again, down back 2s, down versus down 4-1s. Both these guys poking mids on each other, looking for any kind of opportunity to be able to get an opening and just force their mix.
Oh my gosh. One thing I like about John Ding, he literally, if you let him get in the heat, he's gonna be like, how good is your defense?
And look at, again, Pina able to just use these counter options to be able to get out of dodge like that. Souls on 1+2, counter hit back, 3s, and John Ding gonna seal this second game with a kiss, man. Look at that.
One game apiece here.
Chef's
the Vitality boys out there getting hyped for John Ding. Bro, I know y'all heard it at home. They were crazy loud when John Ding came out on that stage. Oof. Opinion, what do you do? Obviously, not going to go to another character. It's more about thinking about what you did wrong, what you could do better, and see how John Ding was reacting to some of these instances. But honestly, it was just a scramble the entire time.
It's razor-thin margins. Some of those were like just very razor-thin decision-making calls that just had big reward for John Ding and got him the round, right? But the big thing for me is, a big deal with Pina is, how is he feeling, you know?
Yeah,
he gets nerves. He gets very nervous, and right now, I'm not seeing any nervous body language from him. He's out there, he's locked in, he knows he's got to play a set, and he's just in there. Break the floor. This is what's so good about this stage for Raven. You have so many options to be able to get floor blast, break the floor, go to the wall. Like, you can use the entire stage. It's your playground.
I mean, as you say that, we're looking at it right now.
Down 4-1, Shadow Clone follow-up into a floor blast, and I got the wall.
Oh, almost had the Caddy Kona combo.
Going with that Hydra Bite low. Forcing the back turn, but there we go. Step, not deep enough. John Ding, rocking and rolling in heat. Able to guard after the teleport as well.
And he clipped the clone.
Force mix, no, slide, yes. From that range, usually the most common option is going to be slide.
Okay. Just fighting back with the 1-2s.
Oh, you got 4-4. Homing attack whip. John Ding.
Wow, 4-4-3 once again. What are you going to do?
Look at time.
Big bet, not going to do anything.
No.
Yeah, we already know.
You saw the execution error too. Pina held on to the block, the while standing one after that block sweep just a little bit too long. He got the jab instead of the lift. That got really scary.
Speaking of getting lifted, John Ding, big launcher right here. QCF3, still has heat. There it is.
Get the floor blast here in this corner. No longer on the table here, but he does have the wall. Good bit of damage here. Pina, how's he going to react to these handstand mixes and transitions? Down 4-1, you saw him clipping, trying to step to the right.
So good.
Even though it's 14 frames, it's just an ever-present threat in terms of the Z-axis coverage. You always got to respect it.
Oh my gosh, John Ding with the lead in the set. The crowd erupts.
He can hype as hell.
The crowd erupts. Back 3-3 with a smooth delay on that bad boy. He wanted you to see the jeans. To the wall. Oh, wow. Big damage on the board, though.
You see that handstand one conversion to get him to relax like that? Pina, though, willing to challenge, and look at the reward here, baby. Right back at you, all that damage and the wall, and you're going to have to deal with the Kagebushin. Yes!
Kagebushin no jutsu.
Back turn, fainting with the Oki while standing 3+4. Dash behind it, down back 2-1.
No.
Oh, and the flow conversion from Pina. Checkmate right now on set point. And look, he looks unfazed, dude. He's locked in.
John Ding better do something. You see him fishing with that jackknife. 4-4-3. Little relax right there. Wow.
Sidestep, double kicks on the call out after the block down back 2. John Ding now trying to get the real estate coverage, get this wall.
How are you?
No, not gonna get it.
Has the pressure though.
What's up there? How are you?
Float.
Consistent.
Back to center stage, Soul Zone 1+2.
Oh, wow. Gets you ducking again.
That's
now
the
you're going to the wall.
That's the long-term mix, Steve.
Spins the heat. Pena still got some of his own.
The LCQ for Street Fighter just started up. This is day 3 for Tekken, so...
The armor, he still got a chance. The Pena dash, and he tries to swing on the tail end. Pena takes out John Ding. John Ding now in danger, and you know Pena is feeling good. The pop-off and Vitality is sitting there mean mugging in the crowd. Like some jurors waiting to pass judgment, like we don't like this at all.
Pena, that was a big one, not just for being able to move in through the bracket, but for his confidence. You had to know with the way that he was playing on day 1, he had to been riding high going into the set, but seeing who he has in this group, some of these players are very troublesome for him. But being able to win this close set against John Ding like that on this stage is going to do a lot for his confidence. He's
99-second drive rush overhead.
Yeah, that's like the dual Kevin right there, you know? Going
DCQ
in on round 3,
versus
and look at this. The throw loops, the bomb is going to explode. Good block
tried it
on the
again right there.
That time, yeah. And gets out with the
nice
ODD.
shimmy. Well done.
Shimmy now, okay. So now the momentum squarely shifting towards Yugong. Does not use the level 3 yet. Wants to save it for the kill.
Indeed, he's holding on to it here. Just takes the throw after establishing the H flash knuckle. Oh my, and DCQ finds the counter poke back. No meter necessary for the kill. Looked like Yugong, I couldn't remember if it was like 2 lights to a hesitation, but it looked like he tried to stay in range and maybe bait out a light in return from DCQ, and instead the medium was the perfect timing to beat him to the button. Well done for Mr. Easy Cake.
That's so crazy too, because Yugong was going absolutely ham on offense right there.
You know what? I have
perfect moment
mods and everything that do all of that. So if they felt a need, then it's up to their judgment, really.
Yeah, like manipulating your light
because it's not just I actually go, you know, well, some people just have the ability to do things like that, but at the same time, sometimes, you know, things will be brought to me, or sometimes I'll even notice things, and then, you know, there's reasons why. Yeah.
Turn back pretty reliably, but look at that, the reigning, defending Evo Japan 2025 champion Mena RD already in the building, of course, like we said earlier, making sure you get accustomed to the time zone, accustomed to being in the environment that you're going to be playing for a huge cash prize, and it's going to be dope, man, to watch all of these players work.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see they're talking with Kaba and the rest of the DR crew that is out there for EWC. Oh, and that's one of the beautiful things about Mena RD too. You know, when he first won Evo and got that big prize money, goes a long way in the Dominican Republic. And what did he use it for? To build like esports centers where all of his teammates still play. He started sponsoring his team so he could fly them out to events as well. Just really, really cool what he's done for all the FGC in Dominican Republic.
Yeah, 100%, man. He has been a role model of like being a forefather of community when it comes to developing the Dominican Republic on a ground level for esports, and just in general, even beyond the Dominican Republic, right? I think it was when he won his second Capcom Cup, where he was like, first time it was for like the DR and my family back home and putting DR on the map. Now it's to put fighting games on the map, right? Like he was like, this is for the entire community. This is for all of us. Like, so it's just sick to see his evolution, how he understands who he is in the community, what role he plays, and how he embraces.
Past a stacked Group E and on to our Amazon Arena stage. It is still a mystery how his unique playstyle and characters have gotten him so much success, but just as part of the Rangshu secret sauce, he's going to need every little drop of it today for a big victory, potentially against the one and only me.
This clash is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. We have TWT champion versus the reigning Evo Japan 2025 champion. You cannot make it up. These are two legends, but in the end of the day, as we always say, there can only be one. And we're about to find out exactly who that is, Milo.
Absolutely. Knee Renshu coming at you live right here, right now to our commentators.
Yeah, let's see.
I like that they given my man the proper due on both ends. Nee, one of the best to ever do it. No matter what fighting game you're talking about, a lot of respect across the board, especially considering my man has very much shaped the fabric of the Tekken fighting game, no matter which one you started in. But of course, we got Rangchu. Tasty Rangchu, if you know what's up. My man has definitely put a lot of names on the board. And by that, I mean a TWT Tekken champion for not only Tekken 7, but Tekken 8 as well. And our first Tekken 8 TWT champion.
I really wanted to go.
I love that this guy is a character specialist for the most part. He's definitely kind of flushed it out in other games, but the Panda, the Kumo have been the characters of choice. Me, on the other hand, he will play the matchup if need be, but the Brian has been on fire lately, and it has been his main transition to be as successful as he is. Look at the king in the crowd. You know I gotta show some love. And it's the classic T2 King with the puppy muffle. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Steve, can we is this okay? Is this a glaze okay, Steve? Can we glaze?
We can do this, man.
Bro, with the walkout, I always bring it back. Is this Terminator 1 or Terminator? Is this Judgment Day with the way he was walking out? It's the entire time, man. It feels like the past 2 weeks. Normally, Nick comes to these events, he'll at least pretend, like, hey guys, like, bro, I feel like no smiles, nothing. He's got the red glowing eye the whole time. We filming skits. He ain't cracking a smile.
He ain't cracking a smile.
CBM is dancing like Peter Parker. He ain't cracking a smile. He is locked in, dude. Did you see the way he played on the first day of groups? It feels like, I mean, he hasn't tweeted in days.
I don't know. It's been like a month or so, bro. We haven't talked to this guy in a while. But you know what that means? He's locked in. He ain't come here to play. He don't need to talk on the internet. You know who I am. Put some respect on my name, and let's play the game.
And look, he's going to need every little bit of that focus, because going up against him is the big Papa Bear. This is Rangchu. I'm glad Robin Milos put some respect on his name. People forget. It was only 8 months. Dude, this is the TWT champion, man. And it's quick to forget because we go through so many events, like the calendar. Once the calendar gets picked up, it's just like there's stuff happening all the time. This is Rangchu. And even though it feels like when you talk to him, it feels like his confidence has dropped a little bit in terms of like his consistency. He feels that way. He says that. But he's still an ever-present threat in these brackets, and these two they played a number of times over the past year, right? You got to talk about what they faced off against each other just a little while ago in STL. He was on Nina at that time, of course, feeling some discourse there. But they also played earlier this year at BAM, and that went in Rangchu's favor, and that was a Bear Brian matchup. Of course, in this version, what are we going to be looking at?
A bear and a bear and a bear.
I think Panda for sure.
I mean, you got to.
Actually,
I think it's going to be Panda. And we heard what Bubsy was talking about, man. The natural bear defense. It's a lot harder for Brian to keep the Bears in check.
True.
But my man Nee is living up to the challenge. We see Kuma making his way onto the stage. It's going to be Nee versus Rangchu. EWC 2025. Who stays alive? Let's go.
Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's not. Panda Bear on Bear hybrid.
Especially with the threat of the electrics, but also the smash. Got him in trouble a little bit in the sets previous. Of course, being able to just clear walk around the smash in spite of its speed, right? Against someone like Nee, it's going to be especially dangerous. But here we go. Nee opening him up real quick early on. Back one crush.
What's crazy is it actually beat the power crush. That was definitely an armor move, so it cost the startup of something. Keeper.
It's interesting.
Backdash, the shoulder.
It's just Requiem and just push here. Tornado. Short of the high splat, but wall positioning. Cannonball straight, good guard. That's Rangchu, man.
The defense is crazy, bro.
Into the Hornet Buster. Big pickups here.
Oh, wow. The third dimension. Needs to be careful on that wall. Hatchet. Repeat offender with the lows. Nee knew that Rangchu was going to keep active on the offense, so he decided to swing back after the trades. Of course, they're going to be in his favor. Nee takes round one.
Dashing in his grill. These 4-3s out. Putting these low strikes, but here we go. Bear X, Rangchu. Electricity, Frolicking Bear.
Oh, finally gets the hit. Puts him back on the wall. The booty for the follow-up. Pump the pedal. Oh, Demon's Breath. Dang. Okay. Rangchu looking real calm right now. One round apiece in his game one.
That's the thing. He's got to stay off this wall. You do not want to be eating those big bear lifts.
Yeah, and on top of that, we know how Tonjet Upper works. You better be careful when you get knocked down
on the other end. Yeah, on the other end too. And that's what's interesting too. Watching Rangchu's option selection when he goes in the hunting bear stance like this, he's been going to the throw so often this season. Especially, you heard the analyst talking about it, the fact that some of the animations now, it masks so well.
Intention, and big gotchas right here to close it out 2 rounds to 1 in favor of Rangchu. No, I'm glad you pointed that out. Another reason I would go to the throws is because, 1, the floor is lava. 2, you actually get to zap that bar, take the gray life away. That's one of the better options, the quality of life option that is through the Tekken 8, and Kuma really does benefit.
Yeah, I feel like you don't see as many low swipes out of him as a result. You see a lot of Hornet Buster, you see a lot of down forward 1 out of hunting bear stance, and mixing with the throw, just like that. Oh, I got you set now.
Extremely rare. God. I have to pick as soon as I see a bear, it's like I have to pick.
Oh, it's summertime. He on the hunt. Took that thing up.
Just doing it with Kaisuke.
The down forward 4, into the smash.
It's
frame mid. Of course, that down forward 4, being able to just kind of float that little, the little bear leg out there like that.
I've learned that.
He leverages the heat smash, and that's what's going to be important for him. Not making sure that knee is not in positions where he's going to walk it and be able to get big return punishes on it.
That's the day 3
I like the approach,
right
though, but this is exactly what he was talking about. It is really hard for Brian to keep Kuma honest. He's got way too many folks. You really got to pay attention to the hunting stance, and that really changes your approach when you're Brian. You got to change it up completely. And you see him instantly go in the hunting stance because he knows.
Ooh, the dash pressure.
And look at the pressure he's applying right now. QCF 1+2, engage, hatchet. Oh, tried to get through it, and it was not enough.
He's an animal, Steve.
That is a bear, bro. That is a bear. And it's wearing overalls. I would be terrified. Oh, the delay clips him, and that was a great first round in the second game for me.
I like that delay incinerator string to close out Bear X. Gonna drop that shoulder on him in return. Frolicking Bear, yeah, let's go. Bang your head.
Oh no.
G-Clef, nothing active.
Down 4. I love how we see some of these games while goes for the mid follow-up. We see some of these games and watching the switch from offense to defense and vice versa.
Especially with players like Rangchu who are known for how good their guard, but more importantly, their patience are. He's willing to just sit in some of these situations.
Bro, the back 1 trade still gets the heat activation. This dude is ridiculous. I told you he's going to be looking for that taunt interject upper, but nice. Goes for the hunting stance attack right out the gate. I like it. I like it.
Right now, Papa Bear. Feeling this match. Bear breath, check it. Lead jab now, showing a lot from knee. Bear X cannonball straight. Dashing, willing to just take the free real estate. You want to block? Fine. I'm gonna take the lane. Angry hook, activation to counter the attack.
What a sidestep right by knee. And I love his patience in this game. I love that he's the person that's still playing to a degree, this kind of calmer way. Oh, bear booty.
Running on him.
Oh.
Counter hit, gonna get the wall as a reward as well. Post activation. How's this look? Beware the bear. Bear wake up. Nice backstroke to get him out of dodge there. In the smash. Cannonball straights. Rangchu looking to trade with anything. Incinerator string goes for the low.
Okay.
Set point Rangchu.
I was just about to say, this is getting dangerous. Knee in trouble. Not a game on the board, which means he can't lose another round, and he's only got 1.
Hunting Bear, Hornet Buster. Trying to
here we go.
Tone down knee step.
God.
Floating these lows, floating these jabs. That time, Hunting Bear stands down 4-2.
He's trying to play small Tekken, but the problem is that in some ways the bear can outrange him, in other ways the bear is too short.
The Hornet Buster in the pickup. Look at this, Steve.
This guy, me, is in trouble. Rangchu is on a tear.
Oh, if you couldn't deal with me in winter, you're going to have a problem this summer. Rangchu, 2-0 over knee.
And you saw the head nod, the confidence coming from Rangchu in that game. He was in control the full time. Bubsy definitely pointed this out. He was like, it's going to be hard. And it's very noticeable when you see the...
It's the most Luke I've seen since season
John 1. And UK.
I just saw 2 Luke matches in a row. I forgot about these times.
You know, like I said, it's great to see because I feel like all the characters, you know, are now the specialists playing them, and we're just seeing the variety. Like every character I feel like is being used at such high levels right now.
Yeah, 100%, man. Getting so much character representation at the competitive level is a blessing. So I'm glad to see so many players showing out with the characters they want to play, right? Just having that be like something that you can rely on, that your character that you like is good enough to get stuff done at a competitive level is huge.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I personally think, like, obviously one of the strongest characters in this game, and probably one of the only characters that you see people use as a, shout out to Sanford Kelly, pick a top tier kind of character, you know?
Exactly, right? Just trying to make them guess.
Oh!
Neutral, overrated, Sanford Kelly, 2025.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, corner control.
All right, nice back throw. That's important. Get the corner over here. Throw Tekken, of course, one of the biggest strengths of Johnny Tack, just with that Rashid able to control where he is on the stage, fights his way out of the corner.
I'm just gonna take the throw. John, though, that's the thing with Rashid, right, is that you take the throw, throws a chunk of meter, so he's gonna build to that level 2 quicker than he would have otherwise. Now he's comboing big time off it. Can we get the extension? Not quite, it's all right. He just set up for the throw, took the safe route, and made sure he had the Oki necessary to go up 1-0.
Yeah, and literally no hesitation, right back in the match. No time to actually take some time to think. And yeah, just a non-confirmation off of that standing heavy punch.
Yeah, that was strange. You followed it up with a double light just outside of range for the second one. Will bust out on that string though.
Oh, wow.
Just in time.
Yeah, almost snuck in there. Almost got clocked in the face by that flash knuckle right there. Here we go. Overhead. Not meaty, though, so I'm not going to get any of the continuations off that.
This is the new age of Street Fighter protagonists right here, brother. Oh, throws him out of it. Great recognition from Yugong. Spine buster party, back-to-back throws. Try to get John flinching that time. Level 2. It's going to take the rest of your drive gauge.
Yeah, just going to get chipped at this point.
Well done.
You can do
really
right
smart.
There. Pretty sure
smart
that
for
whole
John.
Thing was just a true block
he wanted
string.
to clutch out the round. With a guarantee, accessing his SAR would put Yugang into burnout, no matter, as long as he could keep the tornado pressure on him. But put him into burnout, and then, just chip him out for the rest of the way. That was smart, but he had to, use up his resources to try to do it.
Elbow overhead, It's all falling apart very quickly here. Looked like he tried to go in for a throw, but Yugong would wake up with something.
And gets the back throw, trying to take Johnny Tack back into the corner with a wake-up light punch. He's got the SR, not going to need it. He's just going to finish it off with the Rashid.
Close games. Nail biters. Roll nail biters
like
there.
We've gone so long with a lot of people going with true pressure off of back throws or throws into drive rush, right, where they put something meaty on you to blow up your wake-up buttons, that we've kind of evolved to where most people are trying to get a little bit greedy after that and either going for like overhead or a bigger button to make sure they get better plus frames. And it feels like the people that are waking up are just betting on a button. They're like, I bet that you're going to do something greedy and it's time to wake up with a button, right? And right there we see that again from John Takeuchi saying, nah, you're not going to get your offense off that throw.
Yeah, we've seen it so often, in 5 when like people are or when you're like minus, but you still just press the button.
She right back up.
Heat burst usage.
Into the Panda Smash there.
It's not over yet.
Activating. In a lot of these situations, you really imagine Pina's looking to down back to the Hunting Bear stance. 4-4-2 pickup here. Going to be able to get the side wall. Good tornado there and readjustment. Back 4-4, gonna go low stance, but again, getting a little bit greedy with that slide there. He has to represent it, has to be able to put that in Rangchu's head, but Rangchu, we've seen him guard way faster lows on reaction, so.
Look, we talk about the fact that the bear has those big hips, bro. You can't really sidestep with the bears, and that's one of the reasons Rangchu's defense really shines, because even with all that, he still will block for dear life better than anybody.
It's like he accepts it and he's like, fine, I'll block.
I mean, the strongest warrior definitely going to know how to work with their weaknesses.
And this is something, too, you want to look for Pina is, saw that sidestep activate there. Sidestep on the burst, not deep enough. Rangchu looking for the safe, quick mid. Needs to slide in the smash, plus frames. Frolicking Bear, down back 2 in return. Sidestep attack, and now Rangchu with momentum. Hornet Buster at the wall, and the pickup sequence after drops the Ender, but the 2-1 string, baby, the Bear Classics, swiping them. And just like that, last round here, potentially game point here for Rangchu. But like you always say, Steve, you better not touch the floor.
It is definitely lava right now. We've seen it. We've seen what Ranky's been able to do, whether it be with the throw, whether it be with just getting that big combo conversion and getting the ground spike. But this time it's going to go to Pina. You got to turn this around if you want to keep fighting.
And I like the way this started, too, is it started with Pina just taking a bet on while standing one. Even though it's not safe, he's playing riskier. And, you know, I think against Rangchu, if you're in there and you have your momentum and you're in your offensive kill zone, you're going to have to do that a little bit. Good round from Pina.
And you never want to make Rangchu feel comfortable. If he gets comfortable, he'll play the slow game and like whittle away at your life bar while you're sitting there trying to find a spot to get in, you know? But this dude will literally keep fighting. Look at him on this wall where he's literally just trying to keep the position. Pina has to swing in this situation so he can fight back, get the space back, tries to go for the armor, but it's not going to work out. Heat smash actually works out. What are you going to do with the rest of it, though?
Yeah, Pina was trying to keep it tight to prevent that, but of course, Rangchu goes to it. Big whiff, and here's your opportunity, Pina. You got to make something happen with the heat. Bear Jordan, take another bite out of him.
Zapping the bar.
Just taking that mid. Crusader, and then comes up with the while standing 2 after the dash mix. Gonna get the wall.
Right at
Look at the beach
seconds.
ball.
But Pina, what do you do
Beach
with this? 1, 2, 4.
Lonely.
It goes into the
God.
sweep and it hits. He's taking more risks, Steve. Even the opening of that round, he was just fishing with the down 4-2. Not safe. Immediately, Rangchu went with the 1+ with the bear breath. Down back 2, got the float sequence. Up kicks.
And look at how much further he's going in to close that gap. Going in, dash all the way in, quicksand.
Hellhound.
Willing to just commit. Yo,
Back 2.
Okay, wow. Standing 4 from Kuma.
Yeah, it looks like
Excuse me, Panda.
Beat some kind of armor there. Counter hit. Big opportunity for Rangchu to run this back. And that's what else I was going to look for some of these range options. So Shumi, and the Gwal's right there. Oh, that could have been way worse.
What the? It avoided the heat smash? That was sick. And the big launcher. This is a staple of Rangchu. We always seem some way to find these.
Activate down back 2-1 punish. This time goes mid. No, go slide.
Back 2. Tries to go for the throw. Nothing.
No, this is a tough spot for Rangchu
Oh
to be in,
my gosh.
Time expiring, Steve.
No,
Salmon hunting. Sweep and return. Oh my God. Oh my God. Up 1-0 on Rangchu. Oh man.
He ran that back.
Bro,
I thought we were talking about a dead game already.
I had it in my head the whole time. You forget, too, about some of the range options that Bear has. Of course, like, not nearly Clive level, right? But this character does have a minefield that you have to navigate past if you want to be able to get your crouch dash pressure or force some of these 50-50s. Pina teleport game. He is aware of the back 2, the Hellhound, the Utsusemi escape. He's willing to leverage some of these options, some of these unconventional situations. Rangchu knows that he has those options, and he knows that Pina is the type of player to go for him. But if the way it plays out here in the first of 2, instant smash, Pina momentum on his side.
And an STC perfect, you already see it. Look at how much Pina is dashing in to close that distance. And I guarantee you that was the reason Rangchu actually started off with that bear breath. Slam.
Here we go.
Let me get the gray. Bear X. And look at him, just waiting for a reaction.
Delay slide. The delay.
Knows that Rangchu wants to take his time. He first on the wall. First round heavily in control right now.
Bear Wake Up's able to check him, though, and get him another turn here. You see Rangchu trying to walk left for dear life, but, man, some of the passive homing options there, able to track him.
You know, I just have to say, with the,
Now, the thing is, Rangchu is known to do that. He will hit you with the fake out twin pistons. He will use the armor up close. Not a lot of people are brave enough to fight Rangchu. How Pina is fighting Rangchu right now.
But
and it's starting to show up. And Rangchu's like, oh, you really want to come close? You really want to play this game? We saw him in that last round with 2-4, and now just a little down 4-4. He knows that he's trying to get in, and he's using it against him.
And Pina's using a lot of options in these situations too, Steve, that would prey on the responses that Rangchu has shown so far. Saw there, he went back turn 4-4-3 with the built-in delay mid like that. Knew that Rangchu would be looking for a low. Rangchu a step ahead each time.
Engage.
Down back 2. 1-2-4. He's lucky he wasn't more airborne there. That could have been a lot worse. Run up smash. Wow, barely hit in time. What's the pressure going to look like, Pina?
Yeah, that's going to be the reason.
Plus frames here. Frolicking Bear.
When they showed the players.
Hornet Buster, that time Pina willing to sit and guard.
Setup. Yeah, so yeah, never mind.
There's like some of these players, they're willing in some of these Honey
Man,
Bear
Raichu's
situation,
on it
they
right
might
now.
even be willing to take the throw sometimes.
I mean, a lot of times you see him check it. And speaking of checking it, Raichu checking in, get to a game on the board, and just like that, we have a tie, another game to decide. But no, like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That whole first game where you saw Pena just running up, dashing up, quicksand.
Yeah, we got a match here.
Quicksand. Saw that you were going to swing, then I'm going to hit a big button to get that launch. Raichu was not expecting him to try to play this close versus Bear when he knows he has so many options. That's why you see him using a power crush. That's why you see him using that hunting stance. But a lot of times, and like classically, you want to challenge hunting stance, but because of that throw, you have to second guess it. It opens up the Panda Kuma game even more, and Raichu excels there. But now he's getting more back to this dicey game where he's kind of buffering the down 4-2, the Bear Pistons, and there's the armor again. He knows he's trying to overextend. The slide. Good punish.
Yeah, that's the thing. That range, Kuma, of course, his 12-range punish like that hits from very far away. Normally, that while standing 3+4, you can put a little bit of distance on it to make some characters trying to whip their 12-range punish, something that Pena was using to great effect, the combo breaker. Not as effective here. Crusader with the push behind it. Tried the parry, immediate smash, able to check it. Frolicking Bear, and how does Pena react here? Just guard. He'll take the... Again, the analysts talked about this. You're willing to take the throw in this case. You don't have white health left to give up anyway, so fine, take it. Better than being sidewalled and getting hit by a Hornet Buster or something like that where he can get a big combo.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
right
that's
now,
the
Pena's
key.
getting real exhausted.
He's
getting greedy right now.
Pena's
getting exhausted trying to fight his way into some of these
things.
And you can see Raichu just braving him. Stick a jab out, Bear X. Okay.
It's frustrating because of how unforgiving Bears can be in terms of damage return versus what they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
So he's like, I have to take bigger risks like this one, this while standing one that finds its mark on counter hit. He's gonna activate Soul Zone 1+2 and Heat Burst. Forces mixed with the sweep. That time goes Soul Zone 2. The counter on the throw and the smash to take it back.
Okay.
Did he say shut? He was like, shut up. It's like, yo. Pena in rare form right now. Quick back dash. Gets the counter hit this time. Goes straight to the tornado. Okay.
Spike this time. Cartwheel. Rare usage of that from Pena. Down back 2. Counter hit. This time Fisher with a low. The damage. Oh man, the punishment is so on point right now for Raichu. So shooby. Now touch him. 25 damage like that.
He's consistent. That's tech. My man is doing it consistently, and now he's got another chance in life.
How you phase it through beach balls like that?
Ninja special. Using the get-up options here. Trying to fight away from the wall, and what an answer for Pena. Pena not going to be able to get the closeout, but the situation not looking too good for Raichu.
Oh, the 2-1, he had the duck,
what
and
a
the 4-2
comeback.
Tartarus string. Pena now.
Gosh.
He is not out of this set point.
Raichu trying to scrap Pena, and it's not working out. Going deeper into the well, though. The up 4-1
back turn, got the 4. Power crush. Pena with the 4-4 after. Core circle 4-2. Slide, this time a little too... He's trying to keep it fast. He's trying to play, again, that layer. But Raichu, you cannot test him like that. Had to build in probably another delay or something like that. Here we go, Honey Bear stance. Hornet Busters. While standing, won the challenge.
This defense is actually crazy for Pena.
Go, Ninja, go, Ninja, go. Activate.
On the
4-4-3. This time goes mid, mixing.
Oh, my gosh.
He got it.
That's tech. My man brought this to the table and made it sure that it worked. I can't believe how many times he applied it. We need to see how many times he used that shadow clone to get past not only heat smash, but a throw, multiple attacks, just to make it safe and stay alive. That was ridiculous play. I love the tech that we just saw there for Pena, and he's cashing his check. The long set is where you're going to go. Plenty of games to play.
Oh, we're in a break here, I guess. 18-minute break. Oh, no. Oh, no. We'll be back. They must be switching the groups. All right. Back to Tekken here.
Did start to go more to the hunting stance, using some of the armor, but the defensive options coming out of Pena, whether it be the clone, whether it be the spacing, it just worked out.
Steve, with like memes aside, I've been like laughing every time people have been saying this over the past year. That was actual active defense. You saw it like actually applied in high level, not only character matchup, but player matchup and reads in some of these stories. We knew that these guys are teammates, they play each other all the time, but the level of, again, high-level understanding of this character matchup and player matchup that Pina showcased here was awesome. He utilized so many tools to great effect. But again, it wasn't just about his pressure that he laid on, not just about some of the gambits that he bet in some of these scramble situations, but look at the tool, digging so deep into the move list to find so many different ways to utilize multiple different parries and counters to find himself and be able to reverse these situations without just blocking like that and being able to lock the W. You talked about it. We're going to check in on the stage.
Here we are with the man of the hour, Pina, victorious, moving on to the top 8. An incredible matchup that we just saw between him and Rangshu, close throughout the whole bit of it, really. And I have to ask you first, you had to bring down your own teammate of Varel to move on to the top 8. Does that pain you in any way?
トップ8に進出されるために同じチームメイト、バレルの同じチームメイトを倒さなければいけなかったわけなんですけれども、それはピンヤ選手にとってどのような意味があるのでしょうか。
そうですね。まずバレル同士対決ができたことはまあ良かったです。
Well, first of all, it was great that like I was able to compete against somebody from my team, Varel.
でも勝率はすごいランチュに悪くて僕いつも負けてたんですけど、今日はもう気合とやっぱ心でもう絶対負けないってずっと思ってたので気持ちで勝てたかなって思います。
However, all my past results were really poor. Ranjun used to beat me up so many times, but however, today I was so determined that I will not be defeated this time. So the win was resulted of my mindset.
It clearly was that, because in the third set, you guys are going back and forth and back and forth. How do you deal with this panda? Because multiple times that ball was just flying right over your head, and you dove right it back into it.
はい、そうですね。まさにそのような意気込みというのはもう特に後半戦でもうよく垣間見られました。そして最後の方でどのようにして対策を取られたのでしょうか。後半ですけれども。
はい、パンダのヒートスマッシュをとにかく読んで、それに対して分身でインソムニアをっていう当て身を取って、必ずそのパンダのヒートスマッシュに対しての対策を必ず実行したいなと思ってて、それがうまくいったのが勝因だと思います。
So I was determined to make a very good counter attack towards Panda's smash attack. So, I was really planning to do so. So the win is a result of my strategy and good planning.
There's a lot of planning here, and congratulations, you move on to the top 8. What does that feel now? You're at the tippity top, you're almost there, final stretch.
そうですね、おめでとうございます。そのような戦略やご準備が成果をこのように生んだわけですけれども、トップ8にこのように進出されるという今のお気持ちはいかがでしょうか。
最高に気持ちいいです。やっぱり1年間もうずっとレイブンを信じてきて、いや本当に良かった。もう今ちょっと泣きそうなぐらい嬉しいです。
I'm extremely happy. So I believed in Raven for the past year, really. So I feel like crying. I'm so ecstatically happy now.
It's a very emotional matchup and, of course, a big moment. One more time, Riyadh, for our Victor Pina, moving on to the top 8. A big moment for one of the rare Japanese that are still remaining in the tournament. I'll let you go. Rest up. We still have more games to go. That's Group B signing off. On to C, but that's all after the break.
So, oh, that's right, and this is on for another 13 minutes. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head downstairs there for a minute. We will be right back after the breaks. Okay, what's up there? Looks like they're still in a
Always comfortable.
Trying to get everything lined up here for the next
weekend,
groups. They're checking
as
everybody
per
in.
usual. But yeah, all these players filtering back in now, as you mentioned. Ceremony.
Tekken pools are back on for
towards the side.
Good side roll.
Oh man. Oh, big counter hit.
Rage one now. Ulsan countered again.
Back
The down back to Kakoma. Going back to his old ways, I think.
Maybe he was talking about the rhythm. He found the rhythm.
Less afraid to do the risky lows, maybe.
Okay, match one.
Another thing I've noticed about his playstyle, he uses a lot of the down back 3, but doesn't use the QCF1 with Fang, even though it's faster now.
Yeah, it is a little bit sped up. Different types of punish. Of course, you know, launch punishable with that down back 3. Let's see what he does. How they're going to approach. Has the wall positioning here, but a great step from Ulsan again. We're up forward 2 and the guaranteed follow-up.
And he gets the back turn mid as well. Pressure right now. Good 10-frame punish there. Punish that as well. Boom! Kakoma looking good today.
Back to the old him, I guess. Man, he's looking strong. Let's see if he can continue onwards. You know, a lot of these games, a lot of these sets that we've been seeing throughout group stages today have been really one-sided. Really one-sided.
Dash of down forward 3 gets him. All the decision-making for Kakoma right now is there, right? Everything is working out correctly. And there it is, the QCF1.
He can hear you. He can feel you. Oh, it's a hop kick.
Wow.
You gonna rush and assault this? Not today.
Can we get to this wall, though? That's the question mark right now. It seems like we could be able to, and we do. And the heat's perfectly placed as well.
Into the spike and the pop-up.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, now what's the mix?
Boom! The heat smash. Kakoma 3-0s Ulsan for game number 1.
I don't know if that was the placements of his lows, the ways that he was using down back 3, but being able to get the heat smash at the very end, able to beat out any of the options that Ulsan was trying to push back with. That was a very dominant performance, but that was 3 rounds straight, yeah?
3 rounds straight, Kakoma.
Sometimes it happens so fast, we don't even get to think about it.
Ulsan yesterday mentioned that he was a little nervous going to the Kakoma matchup because Kakoma knows his playstyle.
Yeah. I mean, when you're a world-class player like Ulsan, I feel like more and more people will know. But obviously, Kokoma, because they played each other so many times, has that extra feel on it. He knows timing. Timing is what's important. You saw so many times as Ulsan made an approach, tried to take his turn back, goes for the running 2. He got hit with the hop kick. He got hit with the counter hit jab. He got hit with the down back 3. There was a lot to show in Kokoma and how he approached this.
And Ulsan now opting to stick with the Dragunov. Let's see if it's the right choice. He's made plenty of come from behind victory, so losing the first game, not the end of the world for Ulsan, but this is only a race to 2.
I mean, you don't want to drive in from the rear. Let's see what he does here. How is he going to approach? Now going for the ignition switch, the follow-up.
And Kakoma sidestepping with him. Gets to watch that 1-3 second hit.
Bro, he's just dashing.
They're both just dashing.
Okay, Ulsan now starting to open up offensively. Gets the salvo. Counter hit, pushing towards the wall here. Russian assault.
Wow, where's the high there off the back 4 extension? And oh my goodness, can he chase it down? He's trying to get the heat engager behind it.
Back in my day, you were not chasing that down.
That's a good point.
Okay. Looking to close things out here right now. Kokoma looking really strong.
Yo, but he positioned himself into the wall with all the pressure. He went for punish that. Heat dash. It's over. 4 rounds straight, Kakoma.
Sometimes your reflexes are too strong. That whiff throw, he forced him to go for the throw break, and he was able to whiff punish because of the power crush.
Yeah, Ulsan is struggling right now.
I mean, he has to get on the scoreboard, man. That's 4 straight rounds now for Kokoma.
Yeah, we haven't seen as many back force from him. But there, Rush assault finds his mark, and oh my goodness, Kakoma is on today.
Yeah, the forward 4 able to land here. Now going to push towards the wall. He gets it, big damage. He's going to have to activate at some point. One of these players will. There it is.
Yeah, that had been he got the heat smash.
Dajin said he has positioning here. Goes for the assault one more time. No way. He did not press.
No way. He tried. And that's one of those moments, you know, where if you can land that, you can totally steal the momentum back. But right now, Ulsan on the board. Dangerous for Kakoma.
Let's see what he does and how he approaches here. I like it. Gets the follow-up, mix up. Again for the low and the guaranteed hit. That is guaranteed follow-up afterwards. Oh my gosh, everything's starting to land for Kokoma.
You'll take me back to the old me.
Oh, the duck. Whoa. He didn't get the right punish.
Doesn't matter, he's just gonna shoulder anyway. Had the heat behind it, would have been a heat dash to make it safe. And here we go, set point Kakoma.
Bro, I can't believe it's this early. Can Kakoma send the reigning champion to the loser's bracket this early?
I mean, can't count Ulsan out there. We saw the comebacks he made against JDCR. Facing, oh my goodness.
The way that Kokoma's approaching with just his spiritual pressure, just dashing in his face, it's crazy.
It's working out right now, too. If he can get one launcher, one launch will kill right now.
He has to be careful. Ulsan has to be very careful how he approaches here. Has to watch out how he's sidestepping here.
Kokoma just finding little jab pokes.
Punish.
Bigger of a risk that time.
Nice.
He got the mini punish. Could have got way more.
It could have been the game already. It could have been the set already, but
instead.
The challenge is to get in.
Oh my gosh. He could have had it. He could have been over right now. He would have been one match in, but instead Ulsan final round game 2. Still set point Kokoma.
Yeah. Got a little greedy there with the back 4 transition. Able to get punished here, but right now Kokoma not skipping a beat here. Has the pressure, has the wall positioning.
Got to do it this way. Back tempo, nice chase down from Ulsan.
No duck on the down forward 1 string. The follow-up here, heat engage, forward 2. Oh, he's fighting. He's going to have to activate and try fighting back here. Can he do it?
Big
lead. The side step.
Yeah, Ulsan had the step, didn't go for a down forward 2, though now Kokoma's for the chance to close it out. The heat smash trades.
But he loses all his heat. Not able to get the full damage Oki afterwards. Uh-oh.
Regular throw. Oh, one poke will do it. Oh my God, that was close to the wall. Would have been a wall splat. Spring kick doesn't kill. The back four will do it. Kokoma takes out Ulsan.
Going back to the old me. I don't know which version of himself he found, but the version he is running right now is proven to be working. And Kokoma, moving on to the upper bracket finals, he has a chance to make it out.
Unbelievable. Compared to how he performed in phase 1, that is a little bit of a shocker there. Sending our reigning, defending EWC champion down to the lower bracket in phase 2.
And you got to remember, he came in the hard way. Through the last chance qualifier, didn't even win the LCQ, but made it here, and he's now making a huge statement against our defending champion.
And sometimes you just need that opportunity. And Kokoma making the best of it here today. He's one match away from qualifying into that top 8. And just every decision was the correct one, it felt like, in that first game.
Yeah, he played so amazing. The way that he was switching up his offense with his movement, just the pressure of him just kind of being in Ulsan's face, it made Ulsan second guess when he was going to attack, because again, lots of counter hits, lots of opportunity for Kokoma to be able to get punishes here and there.
Yeah, and the wildest part too is just that even when things didn't go his way, right? Ulsan starts winning these rounds, he just kept the pressure going. It's like it never phased him.
Yeah, that was good stuff. And then, of course, you see the approach here towards the very end, and they had to shake on it, but that was good stuff.
Fantastic stuff. Kokoma getting it done against Ulsan.
All right, we have the head-to-head. Arslan, Ash, and Kudans. That is going to be coming up next. Excited to see this. A lot of us have been talking about this matchup.
This is a big one.
Hey
There's a lot of history between these two players.
Arslan
Ash seems to have Kudan's number. He also met him at the pre-Evo dojo. So definitely Arslan Ash could definitely be the person to take this one. But Kudan, he's been prepping so hard, I feel like, you know, it might be his time.
Yeah, and you know, this is going to be one that I think is going to be very, very
interesting. They've been very good.
Players who see the game the same way, or maybe not even the
same
way.
Yeah, they're switching into the next bracket group here.
Oh yes, and now we're getting into Nowman versus Ada, I believe. We're gonna get it going
Got a modern
here. Nowman,
versus
from what I recall, has been playing the mod. Ada, it looks like on the jury.
Ada,
excuse me, the jury, the Chun-Li. What am I talking about? Oh, but no, it is gonna be Ada on the modern Chun-Li as well. Nowman on the mod.
Yeah, this is the classic CVS2 match here, right? The artwork always pitting these two up against each other here. But Eda's going to get this combo. Should be able to finish. Oh, not quite.
That's how he scared at that point, but just goes with the flip kick. And now, man, got caught flinching in the moment of truth.
Yeah. All right. So good first round here for Eda. Nauman, nice backdash just to kind of escape that situation. Whoa! I don't even say, was that, I guess that was the up kicks right there that Chun-Li did for the trade.
It was up kicks. I think it was OD up kicks as well. So the fact that it wasn't just like beating the fan clean, that hurts for sure. Oh, stayed ducking on the legs, able to dodge and punish it. Very smart stuff. Tried the OD flip kick, thinking Nowman was going to apply some pressure that he's going to be able to dodge, but instead closes out the first round, or excuse me, his first round.
Yeah, and a solid one as well. I mean, basically, just kind of uncontested in that second round here.
Oh, the imperfect parry right there. You heard the sound, but no slowdown. He was guessing on the reversal crouch medium kick, right? So he went with down back parry rather than back parry.
All right, and we're going to get the 5 stocks. The flame stocks are on board here, but Eda just gonna go for the level 2 combo right now.
Ooh, side switch.
The side switch.
Man, that was a little visually trickier than usual, it felt like, but that might have just been because of the burnout. But right here, we get the conversion in the corner. Not going to spin the little one just yet. Oh, my. The step kick follow-up into the trade after. You don't get to do nothing.
Yeah, you always got to worry about that head stomp right there into the follow-up, the double overhead, as it were. And it's always so scary because, you know, it's so easy for Chun-Li to also do nothing in the air and land and go into an empty low and get you that way. So, and then she can stomp twice and then into the overheads for 3 overheads. It's fun.
Super 6 sweep punish we see coming out from Now Man. You get all ready into the corner and counter poking with that crouch medium punch, knowing Eda was going to continue to try to take his turn. Ooh, the meaty is heavy. Well done. Now Man running him over in that round.
You know you're super into fighting games. Whenever you see the meaties, it's just like, oh, you feel it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. When you see like a meaty hit towards the end of the active frames, you're just like, oh my. But speaking of stuff getting baited out here, we now get the ODDP baited out.
Oh, that one did.
Oh, once again back to the well.
Man, that's a patented James Chen move right there. Except most people usually kill me for it. And speaking of getting killed, Nauman is going to go down here, and so now Eda's going to be at match point.
Indeed here. And it just needs one more round. Of course, Nauman trying to stave that off. Needs just one round himself to force a final game. Yeah, tagged them real quick and then beat him to the button on the second time. Now man starting to catch on to the rhythm a little bit. Oh, and then walking out of crouch medium kick range to get that clean punish.
Yeah, look at this. Big, huge life lead here. Both of them sitting on 2 bars, but probably won't even need it. The level 1 would have done the trick, but let's go for the level 2 just in case. And Nauman ties it up 1 each here.
Yeah, and Eda got a hit towards the end right there, but he was below the 3-bar threshold. Didn't want to commit to the driver's cancel off of it because he would have burnt out. And because of that, didn't get a huge reward. Allowed Nauman to continue that corner pressure.
Yeah,
and then just blessing the forehead with the fierce.
Every time I see that, I just want to hear like, you know, a little hit on the head like that, you know? Oh, man. Oh, no, missed the meaty back heavy kick looked like.
Yeah, mistimed it this time. We saw it connect in that first game, right? To give Nauman a big dub. Oh, and then it get out spacing. It looked like the forward back medium punch. And just once again, Fierce doing the job. Nauman now at set point.
Wow, and again, reminder, this is a loser's bracket match. This is one of the last losers matches to determine the round 3 loser side matchup.
The fact that Eda got his fireball perfect parry, but he didn't move forward as much as usual, right? That was like respect of Nauman's skills. Stopped just short and was able to outrange the crouch medium kick.
I'm surprised that Chun-Li standing light punch. Whoa, there's the modern controls right there. Gonna get right through the fan at the very last second. Again to the other side.
Yeah, no big conversion, though. We didn't see a special follow-up on the crouch medium punch. And again, below 3 bars, I don't think you want to commit to driver's cancel.
What a confirm right there to get the DP juggle when he noticed he got hit out of the air. Thus, the range on that button, the standing medium punch.
Well done.
Into the level 3, and that is going to get Nauman into round 3 of
pad back then.
Yeah.
That's how powerful he was. And went to Evo and everything. But, you know, that was 20 years ago. Literally 20 years ago.
He's had one of the most storied careers in Tekken to be able to step away from the game 20 years, come back, and be able to win a world championship. Not many people can do that. So when you're talking about GOATs, that's probably one of the most greatest storylines of all time in Tekken that we've had as a community. But again, you got to deal with champions from different eras, and this is one that we're being treated to right now.
That's right.
One of the legends of old going against the legend of now.
That is absolutely true. Arslan Ash, without a doubt, the legend of now. Since 2019, 6 EVO titles to his name. And he's done it with so many characters and now across 2 different Tekken games, Tekken 7 and Tekken 8.
Yeah, he is amassing EVO titles and EVO championships faster than anybody else, even faster than the rate of Justin Wong back in the day.
And the thing too, the tournament sizes that Justin won back then were nowhere near the size of terms that Arslan is winning these days.
Yeah, and it's great to see because, again, more and more people are into playing and competing at these tournaments around the world. For us, you know, we were used to those Tekken tournaments where our biggest tournaments were like 300 people, right? To be able to see thousands now is insane. Yeah. And again, for EWC, touching 11 events around the world, and then, of course, our 32 or 31 qualifiers, counting our champion from last year, it's a great global representation. Even though not every region was able to qualify, you still got to give them love because everybody that made it out here, they deserve the respect.
Oh, yeah, they fought hard to get these EWC spots. But, man, this is going to be fun. Here we go into the match. It's going to be a Nina main like no other, using the Ana. Arslan Ash going up against the Heihachi from Kudans. Game 1, Phase 2, upper bracket. Let's get it.
Here we go. Everyone wants to know, Kudans, are you ready for this Ana? The approach, a down forward 1 to check.
Yeah, he's looking for that Chaos Judgment stance switching off the down forward 1, too.
Kudans definitely has a game plan. He is prepped and ready with that down forward 1. Has it locked and loaded. Already started using the Hell Sweep early on. Punish here. Arslan Ash, how are you going to be able to take control of the matchup here? Momentum is everything.
Smash, now the mix.
Oh!
And one of the very important things here for Heihachi in general, he has to make sure he uses heat every single round to be able to activate Warrior Instinct, which makes Heihachi a much different, much stronger character.
And Kudans, if he's up 2 rounds to 1, we'll use that in round 4. Very common for him. But right now, his punishment game is on point. He's done a good job of interrupting the stance from Ana. Also, down jab interruption has been on point. Third hit strings, though, man. Arslan Ash and Master throwing those out.
I like the approach, too, with Kudans. The way that he's using the down forward 1, kind of dashing and finding his way in, it's going to open him up to be able to do things like dashing electric, dash back 4. He's trying to challenge Arslan to maybe sidestep it, and he hasn't been doing it. But a great duck there from Arslan.
Nice block here from Kudans, though. And the heat smash beats up the armor. Is that a wall smash? No.
Just outside of it, but he has range still. The follow-up here with the elbow.
Oh,
the springing, that was clutch.
That one.
Oh!
Oh, Kudans brings it back 2 rounds to 0 on Arslan Ash right now.
That was crazy. A down 1-2 at the very end. Surprised Arslan. He was not expecting that here. How can you slap?
And right now, Arslan trying to bail the down jab. The Kudans not fall for it. Hell Axel's in.
And that was the thing. The way Arslan was able to get offense started was to start opening him up with lows. And the moment he went for that, the Hell Axel hit.
All the way to the wall here. Boom!
And Kudans, he's playing prep. Whatever lab work he did, it is working right now.
Big lead right now for Kudans, but here, look out.
Wide opener.
Has rage as well. Every poke doing more damage, but he gets caught by the heat smash. Kudans looking to take game number 1, 3 rounds straight.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to be very honest, Rip. When we were talking about it as a group, obviously I have been, and I'll let people know, I have been cheering for Kudans since forever now.
Yes.
I thought this was going to be impossible for him. But what did he just show? He showed us a 3-0 victory. That's not easy to do against this particular player, against Arslan Ash.
I have been commenting these STL events on Soup for a minute now. And let me tell you, this is the first time that I saw Kudans play with the Heihachi, and he went off with it right before even I said, he is onto something right now. I haven't seen this level of Kudans since he won the Tekken 7 TWC Finals.
Yeah, so shades of 2017 showing up here. And, you know, traditionally, Kudans is a player that plays very defensively sound. He has been going full tilt on offense.
I'm telling you.
Oh, my God.
He has adjusted to the Tekken style of play. And he still has that right there, right? The defensive sidestep, look for the electric whip punish. And he has those. He's been having this execution for 20 years now.
Arslan has to be careful. He's in a bad spot by the wall. Oh my gosh, the full crouch. Down forward 4, guaranteed demon uppercut.
Eat up? I don't think so. I'm full. Third hit of the string. He's looking to duck at that time. Kudans is on it right now.
The sidestep. Oh my goodness. He is showing everything. Oh, Chaos Judgment reversal of the throws. That was, oh my goodness.
Whipping full cross on wall gets in the way. 1-1-2, and Kudans 4 rounds straight now on Arslan Ash.
That's unfortunate for Arslan because that was a big opportunity for him to take the momentum back. Okay, they're shooting.
Yeah, down back 2 starts around. Very interesting choice there from Arslan.
The staggered wave dash from Kudans is so scary.
Keep you guessing. Third hit the strings. Arslan special. Hey.
Good activation.
Good block.
Oh, he's trying to chase him down. What a whip punish. Arslan with an amazing down forward, too. He's going to push towards the wall. He should be able to get the kill here.
The back foot from Arslan was so good. And just taking the damage, don't take the balcony. Arslan finally on the board.
That was great stuff. He needed that. Needed to put the Band-Aid on it.
Kudon's checking it down for 1-2. He's like, they could be a stance switch here, but doesn't matter. I'm going to go for this down forward 1.
Uh-oh, he has access to Warrior Instinct.
Yep.
Chaos Judgment stance.
He's been looking for it, right? Kudon's has been instructed to down jab a lot since the first game, and Arslan now finally using the stance to auto-counter it.
There's a level of confidence here, and it has to say a lot because Arslan did not waver at all. He stuck to the Ana. He is trying to fight this out. Oh, the second. This is big. This is going to hurt big time.
The wall's right there. Kudon's adjusting for the wall spacing. Hey.
One more hit. One more mix. Oh, counter hit.
Punish that. Set point for Kudon. And he's all stocked up. Is it instinct time?
Yeah, I think he's going to go for it. He does not want to give Arslan a chance to fight back. He's going to pop, and he's going to go in.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Warrior Instinct activated for Kudon.
And the thing you have to be careful for, the Demon Uppercut, the Demon Breath becomes much more lethal. The Hell Sweep becomes much more lethal. Arslan, how are you going to deal with it? That's a great stop.
Fantastic
Take your turn
stop.
back.
Oh my gosh. Catch up and down between. Didn't work out with the wild entry from Heihachi. Here comes the Heat Burst activation. Get off him. Boom.
The Demon Breath, the follow-up, the damage.
LC's coming too. Here's the Heat Smash with a mix. Guard break.
Oh the
my goodness.
He might be dead. He might be dead.
Not dead just yet. Kudon's gonna do it. The Hell Sweep 2-0. Kudon's over Arslan Ash.
Wow.
A legend.
Hey, Bubsy, I told you so. We right. Tell those other 3 guys at the desk what just happened.
Wow. And again, a lot of people thought he was the underdog going this, but that performance just now was not that of an underdog. That was a legendary performance from a reigning and just story champion. That is crazy.
Absolutely crazy. We talked about it.
Look
at this. Beaten this guy multiple times, even recently. But I knew from what I saw from Kudon just like a month ago that he has been training his A off. You know what I'm saying? Like he's wild right now, man. He has not looked as good since 2017.
I got to call it out. You know, this is probably too much information, but I remember after season 1, after all of the tournaments ended, Kudon sent me a long message. He was like, you know what? I think it's time. I'm finally going to switch characters.
Wow.
And when he made that switch, I wasn't surprised that it was another Mishima, but I was surprised that he was doing so well early on. Because you remember, he made it out to the TWT Finals, LCQ, got pretty far with that Heihachi, but it wasn't developed to this level yet. Not yet. But again, you lose, you learn.
Yeah.
You lose many times, you learn a lot more.
Losing is the best way to learn, in my opinion. This was just... He was pretty dominant here, right? Arslan got 1 round.
Yeah. And again, a lot of the other rounds, it just showed the patience, the control, and look at the determination from that pop-off just there from Kudon's. Again, if y'all forgot, Korea came here to play.
Korea has definitely come to play. And that, of course, sets up this matchup, which is crazy. LCQ qualifier, Kokoma versus LCQ qualifier, Kudon.
And they played each other. On the winner's side of the LCQ, Kudon's ended up beating Kokoma to be able to guarantee his spot, his top 4 placement there. And Kokoma, of course, had to come back all the way from the lower bracket, and he made it as well. But these guys have trained together in the past. They've played together in the past. These guys know each other, and now this is the matchup we're going to see, Rim.
I remember back in like 2018, right? These guys were actually traveling to events together.
Yeah.
And Kokoma, I remember it was at NorCal Regionals, I think it was. Kokoma pulled out a DLC character because he knew Kudon didn't have experience against it, and he beat him with it. So I'm just wondering, now, it's like in this moment, to qualify for the top 8, do you have something in your pocket to take out Kudon still?
Yeah, the last time these guys met was at the LCQ here for EWC, and Kudon's ended up winning that one quite convincingly, I would say. And again, maybe this is a lot different from how it was just last week. But again, Kokoma said he got to go back to the old him. And if the old him was any indication from what we saw in the last game, Kudon has his work cut out for him.
And that's a great point. Kokoma today has been playing fantastic. We just saw Kudon today playing fantastic.
Let's talk about the lower bracket. Arslan and Ulsan are going to be playing each other.
And one of them's going home.
Not just that, whoever loses here, the winner of that match has to play them.
That's disgusting. And
this is a crazy group. This is a crazy group.
This is an awesome group.
I love this game. Oh, man. Again, if you guys are tuning in, this is Tekken 8. This is Esports World Cup, where the best players in the world are battling it out for pride, for glory, and to cement their status as one of the best players of all time.
Yeah, this one is super intense because they do know each other and they have trained together in the past. But now so much on the line here just to get into that top 8 of the Esports World Cup here in 2025. course, it's Kudan's first time out here. Kokoma showed up last year, but didn't even make it out of the group stage. He did take out the John back then, though. So that was a really surprising performance for him. But still, didn't make it out.
All right. I got a lot of emotions running here. Seeing, again, someone from our old school, someone from back in the day, still being able to perform. And there's not that many players left. You know, there's Nee, there's Chanel, there's Kudans, but there's not many of the old guard still playing, still rocking. And we're talking about the Tekken 5 days, man. We're talking about old school. We're talking about over 20 years ago.
The good old days when walls were first introduced to Tekken.
Oh, man.
Wait, that was Tekken 4.
That was Tekken 4, yeah. Anyways, these guys are going into it. It's going to probably be what we saw last week. Feng Wei versus Heihachi in this race to 2. Whoever wins this set is going to be top 8 tomorrow.
Lots of pressure on these guys. I cannot wait to see it. Looks like they're finally locked in. They're going to Genmaji. Oh boy, Heihachi special.
We're going to ring the bells. We got an army of Mishima practitioners in the back. Feng Wei with the stolen scrolls. Let's see what happens as these guys get into it. This is a race to 2. We got Kokoma. We got Kudans. Let's go.
Oh! Counter to start. Kudans like to use that to start some of these rounds, and boy, is it paying off right now.
Yeah, not just a payoff, but look at the huge damage in the corner. The mix-up here, down 3 follow-up.
Full crowd sweep for him as well.
And that's scary to use because you have to be point blank to get the knockdown.
Good block of the Hellseas. Kudans a little aggro with it right there, and could come up with the right front punish.
Yep, he gets the big follow-up here with the combo. Let's see if he's going to be able to capitalize with the Oki as well. Sweep, yep.
Oh, he's back in his round now. One heat that shoulder.
He can do it.
There it is. Now the mix. Oh my gosh, the Windy!
At a disadvantage like that, you're going to throw out the Godfist and it's going to land?
Honestly, Kokoma gave him one moment. He's like, here's 3 frames to do something. He's like, all right, I'm electric. You know, we're like, what? Hey.
Man, those flinches with inches, the electric will work. You got to be ready for that kind of stuff.
Kokoma really established the Hellseas with wild stand 2 from Kokoma now.
Yeah, big counter hit. Should be able to push towards the wall here. Not going to get it. Here's the follow-up. Good challenge there from Kudans.
Hey. Oh, brother.
Into the mid.
Yeah. And the heat smash.
Not a lot of life left. He has to be careful.
He at least get the heat activation off, right? That's important for Heihachi.
Oh!
Off to the side.
Oh, this could be huge. Back 1-4. Follow-up.
And he's got enough health now to survive another poke from Fang.
He might be back in this. He gets
Ooh!
Gotta guess right here.
Oh,
Not guess right. Kudans with the right choices today.
That was an insane sequence. That comeback round,
crazy.
That could have been 1-1 rounds. It could have been a much better sequence and situation for Kokoma. But now he's dealing with a big deficit. Has to go 3 rounds straight here in game number 1.
Oh my goodness, here we go. He's still in though, right? This is what we saw in the Ulsan match. Even when he lost rounds, it didn't phase him. He just kept on playing.
I mean, in Tekken 8, you're never out. You're never out until it says win on the other side. Can he put it together? But again, this is where Kudans is dangerous. He is activating. He's trying to fight out. Oh my goodness! The whip punish, heat smash.
And that's gonna give him a wall splat off to the side a little bit here. Tornado, wall combo.
He has the lead now.
It's insane.
Oh, it's over.
So wild.
It's over.
Is it 3 rounds straight for Kudans here? A side wall splat saves Kudans?
Well done.
Kudans.
Oh my goodness.
First game.
That was really good.
He's feeling something. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing something amazingly special. Kudans with confidence, with power. When that kind of player comes out to play, you see legendary moments.
And that's what we're witnessing right now. A legend back on the main stage here. 1 game away from qualifying into the top 8 of the Esports World Cup.
I mean, you called it out earlier on. You said shades of 2017. I didn't want to believe, but now I'm starting to drink that Kool-Aid.
I mean, when you see him play like this, it's hard not to look at it that way.
Yeah.
And Kokoma trying to lock in here. He had a couple of opportunities to turn things around, but just didn't quite work out there. A very nice comeback on the side of Kudans. When Kokoma made the comeback, he didn't quite get it done. So 3 rounds straight, but it was very close rounds. Here we go, game number 2. Group C, upper bracket, phase 2. Lost and forward interrupts here. Found the forward 2, didn't believe.
The approach from Kudans, his use of the down forward 1, it really makes his hell sweep that much more fearful.
And he's so good at just throwing at the healthy, like with no wind-up, no wave move behind it.
Oh, he tried to challenge his life. When you go for the jab interrupt to interrupt that last kick, that's what happens.
Oh my goodness, yo, he's on point right now. Heat smash, yes sir, now you gotta guess. Good choice.
Shifting clouds, follow up here, and Kokoma out of the corner. He needed this. This is huge because he can take this round. He can take the follow-up. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, he gets the wall.
Wow, that was an amazing combo. Too low on the wall to get his shoulder afterwards. Punish that.
Oh, that's a great punish too. Down 4-2-2, has the wall, the back three able to land, and finally a round on the board.
The rounds have all been close, but finally Kokoma able to close one out. Back turn mix is working out for him, especially in the matchup against Ulsan earlier. And look at him, flipping him.
Yeah, he's got a right read on it. Again, the way that he's been playing timing-wise throughout the day has been really, really good. Kudon's starting to fight back now. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, Kokoma. Decent life lead, but getting pushed back to this corner right now. The wave move pressure from Kudon. Oh, the back four. Hey, doesn't get the last hit. Healthy pressure. Keeps him guessing.
Oh, he went for it. I don't know what was that. The broken toy.
Side roll down. Didn't punish his back.
Has a chance here. Gets the follow-up. That's big damage.
He's got a shoulder. Yeah. Gets more health back with the running three for the pressure. Now 10 seconds. Low parry from Kudon.
That was wild. It could have easily been a counter hit. It could have easily been a win. But Kudon's fighting back. The tenacity. He is never giving up.
Checking the feet. Oh my gosh!
What are you doing?
He's panicking just a little bit, right? I mean, these moments are so tight.
I didn't know the old him was missing punishes. Oh, back dash it too.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. They're both missing him now.
The nerves. The execution.
Good from the back forward. Counters QCF1.
He interrupted the activation there.
Hey.
Oh, he missed the follow too. These guys are bobbling it. What's going on?
High pressure situation. A lot on the line here.
They're circling each other, trying to find the opening. Goes for the forward four there. What's he gonna add? Oh my god, his back's to the wall.
And counter hits the down back three. Kokoma up 2 rounds to 1 here. Trying to get a game.
He needs this. He needs to be able to get some of that breathing space. The sidestep hop kick is huge.
Beautiful stuff. Tornado coming up here. Get to that wall with his combo. Kudon, though, he has that 3 stocks ready to go. Will we get the instinct? We do.
Yeah, and I love it. He is so fearless. What do you do? You can't punish it. What are you gonna do?
It's cheap now. Wow.
Oh, that was so sick.
You can't take a turn.
Will the instinct save Kudon somehow here? Healthy mix incoming.
Momentum going here.
Bro, Heihachi is scary when he has instinct pop. And he has heat.
Oh my goodness.
His favorite. Oh, come on.
Running 3 pressure. Kokoma trying to close it out. The headbutt will do it. That's the old rounder from Kokoma.
Here we go. Kokoma fighting back in the mix now. It is all tied up, guys. 1 apiece.
Man, I'm a fan of both of these guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to see either of them lose, but one of them is about to win. Coming up here in the next game, Kokoma is locked in. We saw a little bit of bobbles on both sides there.
Yeah.
Players both got to pull it together for this final game.
Those scrambles, though, are what makes crazy moments. Being able to look back at that and kind of just remember, oh, man, I'm excited. Here we go. The final game between these two. And again, if you guys are tuning in, if you guys have been watching, it's been an amazing year so far for Tekken 8. Obviously, a lot of players going back and forth. You see a lot of your favorites dropping like flies. But again, not everybody can win. There's only going to be one winner at the end of this. But again, you got to give everybody their props. Here we go. Feng Wei versus Heihachi. Winner moves on.
And we're going to do it in the Sanctum here. Plenty of space to work with. Let's get it. Final game.
We got breakable walls in play that can help extend damage as well, but also increase the playing field. Then, of course, with the potential final round, we could go downstairs as well. Okay, nice. I like the crush there.
Yeah, good armor usage.
Oh, the interrupted while standing 4. Talk to the hand.
Back 1. Rarely seen these days.
Yeah, we're moving fortresses and mountains here just to make things work.
Both players, heat bars winding down. Kudon's the first to spend this match. Dust unbreakable, let's go!
That was super sick, able to get the big punish, but he missed the combo! This time the Omen. Uh-oh, Kudon's. Oh, yeah! That sucks.
I was gonna say he's gonna wake up and do something with heat because he had the bar still there. But that was a really good duck there a second ago against the guard break. That was really important for Kokoma.
Yeah, that was a pure control thing, but Kokoma in the lead now here. Whoa, from crouch down forward 2, new launcher there for Heihachi.
Yeah, who uses that even? Raw and neutral, it's not even a punish.
Yeah, but it does track to the other side, so he's able to make it work. Popping him.
Look, he's not a wall step from Tacoma here. Got to guess correctly here again.
Oh, he canceled it this time. Back four.
Nice. Well
Talk to
done.
the gut. Here we go. Kokoma feel himself. He's bobbing his head.
Nice perfect here from Kudon. Oh, the electrics is still there. Got to be careful at all times. Man, Tacoma slowing things down just a bit, but here come the hell sweeps from Kudon. Wow, this is much slower of a pace.
Ooh, he's trying to play control here. These guys fighting in the middle, looking and jockeying for this position here. Not overcommitting to a huge opportunity, but again, that could have been a launcher there.
That should have been the full crouch down forward two from Heihachi.
Yep. Ooh, he checked him with the back four.
Blocked the heat first there, had the duck in the downward one, didn't believe.
He stopped on his toes.
Oh yeah, he's gonna keep going with it for sure.
Oh!
Oh man, this is crazy.
Smash block, now you gotta guess again.
It's a hell sweep. What? That's the first time he's pulled out the option like that. Oh my goodness.
And it's first time, but now it's also first time for set point. Kudon found the electrics. Combo towards the wall here. Tornado.
This is legendary player mode activated. Yeah. He's about to activate it. It's gonna be scary.
He's laughing at Kokoma with a lot of great health on his side. If he can find a heat engager, that'll be a great recover for him. Or just even a combo with the launch.
Is he looking to end it here? What's he gonna do?
Kokoma still poking his way back through this. Not giving up just yet. Last picture. And the axe kick will do it. Kudon's gonna qualify for the top 8 of Esports World Cup.
Bro, I gotta call it out. I thought Kokoma was turning things around. I thought by winning those rounds, gaining those counter hits, and getting those pokes, he was starting to... This is like deja vu. This is like deja vu. Because again, these guys faced off at each other in almost the same situation in the LCQ. Kudon's qualified, moving on to the final day. And now Kokoma has to run the gauntlet. He has to run the gauntlet. Guys, look at this stuff. Man, I can't do this. I'm glad you're not Steve because we would have broke.
Trying to throw him off a little bit, but DCQ was ready.
Versus
Oh man.
Tio.
Yeah, that was scary. That was wild stuff.
Lots of Terry's. Terry's and Bison representation
man,
so far
DCQ
today.
Kintio, right? You spent all of the super meter on DCQ's side. Oh yeah, he's trying to press to not get burnt out, right? He doesn't want to just sit there in the block string and get burnt out. Now the Buster Wolf to defend himself.
Oh, no rising tackle. I thought he might have been able to recover for that dash in time. Oh, the crouching medium kick fighting the hit. And that means Kintio is going to take game number 1. And we're going to a character select. Are we going to see the JP get busted out over here?
Extremely scrappy game. Oil King immediately started talking to DCQ as soon as the match ended. So maybe he noticed something they wanted to discuss. Yeah, Oil King has been intensely talking to him since that round ended. So we'll see.
Remember too. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just going to mention Oil King has picked up a lot on Terry, right? So he plays a lot of Terry, so he's going to have a lot of advice on how to fight against him.
Yeah, absolutely. Oil King should be well versed in this type of situation.
Yeah, Terry's in the tournament.
I see. It was Phenom and Tokido talking in the background again. Just fascinating to see the conversations going on between these players, you know.
That's the Ken Illuminati right there. So, how are we going to downplay Ken next? What scheme do we need to get Ken buffed again? Because clearly he has fallen off. Now we gotta combine our efforts. Phenom and Tokido get the Ken contingent back in its rightful place. You know.
Oh man.
I know what those guys are up to, but yeah, we've taken a lot of time between these games right now. Hot Dog coming up, talking to DCQ as well. Definitely here. Everybody knows what's on the line. EWC, huge bag, huge prestige. We're trying our best. Whatever we need to do to get into that qualifying position, right? So DCQ trying to check all his boxes before going back into the match.
Yeah, we talked about that coaching aspect, you know. One of the things, if we do open stuff up to coaching, obviously I feel like there's also going to have to be like the timeout clock, you know?
Yeah, so, for sure. There will have to be a time, yeah.
Yeah. But again, it is something that I think I would like to see more roles for players and such. I think would be really nice to have. Oh, just ate that standing heavy kick off of the dry brush. And look at this. All of a sudden, DCQ is now the one all on the offense.
Yeah, you don't see medium into heavy drive rush buttons a lot, right? I think it really blew up Quintio's like fuzzy defensive timing. That time we're just gonna bust out. That's why he did that. He was like, all right, well, I'll OSDP then if he's gonna do some weird like drive rush, steal turn stuff. But either way, DCQ able to get his turn back, has control in the corner now.
Doesn't go for the combo into the level 1. Might not have killed because there was a lot of scaling at that point. And here comes Quintio.
Not gonna come back here.
Oh boy,
big
he's almost built to a level 2. He's almost built to a level 2.
Indeed has it now. Oh, does that have any drive rush? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if the raw level 2. Oh, the OS against the drive reversal, Quintio. What an answer.
Mr. Wolf.
Legitimately the crouch light kick OS right there in the super. Wow.
Yeah, crouching light kick not bufferable. Most characters don't have a bufferable crouching light kick in this game, so you know you can throw out that crouching light kick, and if they block it, it's not going to cancel into the super.
Man, that was so clean, bro. And then again this time, I'll call out the buster. If you don't think because I got a drive meter, I can't OS, I'll still do it. I'll still do it.
He's starting to look like a Dark Angel from the Fatal Fury tournament.
He tried to escape. What a conversion from the rafters right there. Mice is pretty cool. Buster Wolf yet again. My man, the city. You cannot take the streets out of Terry.
Like I said, man, it's starting to look like Dark Angel versus Kindebu in the Fatal Fury EWC tournament.
It's like
throwing out those supers all over the place, and he's gonna take it with the crouching light kick. Oh man,
that was so sick, man. The crouching light kick OS to beat the wake up drive reversal. Quintio, man, like literally. It happened where we saw the drive rush early into the heavy kick. Where
all right, everybody. Well,
that was very gappable. You could have pressed the button
actually
on that. And afterwards, Quintio never let him do it again.
Going to head out here. I've got work to catch up on and everything. I hope you guys had a great time with the Street Fighter LCQ, which is going on right now, and then of course we have Tekken, and this is day 3 for group stage. So. Tomorrow is top 8. So what we're going to do is we are going to
go on to a quick break. Over here is going to be a quick break, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, they're going into a break on the Street Fighter side. Anyways, so okay. All right. Fantastic matches today. Alright guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys all